Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm trying this voiceover thing again, so this is my second time, and I'm gonna see what I can talk about to fill this space. I actually like watching voiceovers myself, and I'm always amazed how much they have to talk about. I really like this one girl. I think her name is it just it's oh, Jessica Pye. Yes, she always has the best stories. And she used the same process I use when I build. I try to imagine the type of sim that is going to live on the property, and the whole nine. I try to picture the whole family and how they would use the property and stuff. But she do have like the best stories, and plus I love her accent. So I do like watching voiceovers, and I knew that I always wanted to try, and so here I am being brave enough to try. So this right here that I'm building is in the world of Willow Creek, and this isn't going to be the final project. This was me seeing what I wanted to do with a lot, and just having a little fun. And I end up shooting for a barbershop, a yoga studio, and two one-bedroom apartments on top of the yoga studio. And so this changes a little bit, but right now I'm just playing around with it. I think in the version that I finished, because I did this a long time ago, I'm just now getting to the voiceover, the editing of this video, but I did not put an apartment on top of the barbershop. And the yoga studio and everything, that's gonna change a little bit too, but it'll still be a yoga studio. And the two bedrooms, I make sure the bigger windows are towards the back of the apartment so that it overlooks the creek. But yeah, let's see what I'm doing here now. I'm just putting the roof on, still working on getting the outside looking right. So I chose brick for the bottom, and I think I did like siding for the top. Let's see here. And I was really feeling the red. In the final build, I did stick with the red, some of that red accent on the outside. So, and that's looking pretty cool. And if you can see just to the right there, that building that I did, that's a video that's up if you want to go watch it. It is the Willow Creek Library, and there's two versions of it. So if you wanted to go download it in the gallery, there's a CC free version, and then there's a version with CC. And I think the CC version, I just used a ladder for one of the bookshelves. I used abacus for the kids area, and then I used the letters on the outside to say Willow Creek Library. So if you downloaded that one too, you wouldn't lose too much stuff. But like I said, for that one, I have both a CC and CC free version in the gallery. And my EAID is low key though. Capital LOWKEYYTHOUGH. Yeah, so let's see. I'm just trying to tweak what the outside looks like, and now we're going to move to the inside. And I can't wait for you guys to see how cute this barbershop CC is. It is just the cutest. I love making these builds look pretty realistic. Pretty lived in, like if it's a house. I love all the clutter and everything you can come up with. So trust me, I really appreciate all the guys who make this custom content, because I just be so blown away. I love it so much. But yeah, it looks like I'm finishing up outside. You can see some of the barbershop decor. And in that room, it's going to be like the laundry room where they go and wash all the towels and stuff at the end of the day. And then there's a bathroom there. So yeah, stay tuned, because I'll be uploading the whole world of Willow Creek. And what I've been doing is working on the complete world of Willow Creek. Oh my goodness, and wait till you guys see the hospital that I built. I built it maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. That took me days upon hours upon hours because of how much detail, and I really love detail, so I was very thorough with the details in it. But that's gonna be a beast to edit. Oh my goodness. And I think what I decided on is I'm gonna edit most, because I'm gonna show a lot of pictures than the whole of the build, because some of the build I did not record. It just eats up so much space, and when I'm decorating I kind of take my time, so it uses a lot of space. But right now, yeah, look at all this decor. It's so pretty. I love it. I really love these counters because I love that old, used, worn out look to them. That's so fitting for a barbershop. And then all of this custom content, I believe I got from I get my custom content from CurseForge and the Sims resource, and I think this stuff here came from the Sims resource. But yeah, those two places are where I get most of my custom content. I get a few things from Patreon, and I've gotten a couple things from like Tumblr and some other sites, but that's probably less than 2% of my custom content. Most of it comes from the Sims resource or CurseForge. I just want to keep it simple, because to be honest, it can get a little overwhelming just downloading so much. I have so much custom content, it's kind of ridiculous. But I love it all. I love all of it. Oh my goodness, I do. So let's see, what am I doing here? But yeah, so yeah, you can see that was the bathroom. I don't remember what that third door is for, because I think on the final video I did not keep whatever that space is back there for the third door. And look at me having a hard time. Sometimes it is so tricky to get stuff to move where it won't naturally go. So, and I do love using the tool mod. I remember when I first got the tool mod, I was so intimidated by it. And when I would see other simmers using it, it just seemed like it would be too much for me. But I promise you, if you want to try it, once I looked at a couple videos and tried it for myself, piece of cake. I absolutely love the tool mod. Piece of cake to use it. So if you were ever wondering if you should and doubting yourself, I say give it a try. And if you're somebody who uses like, you know, the cheats, the testing cheats, True, the BB.move objects and those things, there's also a mod from Twisted Mexi. That's the person who does the tool mod, but they have a mod where those cheat codes are already on for you, so you don't have to type them in every time you log into your Sims account. And I just love all this beautiful decor, just making it look really cute, like it's been here in the town forever. It's like the old barbershop, the OG barbershop. So look at that, the cut. I forgot I had wrote that there. But yeah, look how nice it is. I just love all the little things. I love it. I love all the little details here. This was so fun to do. And a little tip, now that I've started recording these videos, because I just want to share these builds with people, because when I'm watching simmers, I love getting inspiration. So I may see somebody build something and I go try to build something like it because they inspired me. It's never the same thing the person builds, it's just that they inspired me to have a creative idea. Or sometimes I like something somebody built and then I'll just put my own little spin on it. But I love pushing my limits and seeing what I am able to do. But let's see here. It looks like I'm going to end up cluttering up the counters just a bit more. I think at one point I probably edited it. I did edit out, but at one point I had like a little sink where they would have like a wash station, but I took it away. I do typically like to see things look fairly realistic, you know? And so I know sometimes you see people use the tool mod or like this red shelf or red, I think it's called a red shelf, where they put it where you can move things to that level and it's easy to manipulate the items a bit more. But if you just sit them on top of what they're going to go on, you can drag them over and they'll keep the same height, and that saves you like a step. I never use the red shelf that I see a lot of builders use because I found this little trick. So, but yeah, I'm just cluttering up the countertops, getting it to look pretty realistic. It would be nice if they could get their hair cut in The Sims. I don't think they can, or can they? I actually don't know because I don't play the game. So I just like building. So my daughter loves playing the game. She don't enjoy building as much, and I enjoy the building part of it. So this is actually her account, and I just get on to build things, and she's the one who actually plays the game. But let's see, it looks like I'm almost done cluttering up the counters and stuff. And I just want to, this isn't the finish of the lot. That video will be uploaded soon. And like I said, I've been working on the whole world of Willow Creek. So at some point, I'll be able to get everything uploaded for you guys. If you wanted to change out your whole Sims world, the biggest lot there is where I have the hospital located on. So I'll get that uploaded soon. I am not gonna say when. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid going to edit that video. That's gonna be a big one, a long video. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. I hope I was able to ramble on enough to make it interesting. But I thank you for being here. Hit the like, comment, and share button if you know somebody who would enjoy this. I appreciate it. And I thank you for being here with me. I'm Simply Designer. Thank you.